he's made some disgusting, terrible mistakes in his life at the very least, and I didn't even know it was that bad. So we got to talk about that. That's coming up, whatever it is, episode 3, episode 4, maybe episode 5. I don't know, there's 10 of them. It's going to come up, and it's going to be probably the most talked about. So we'll talk about what we know, what we think we know right now, and what we're referring to, guys, is the quote-unquote, making quote marks, bunny ears, this retirement / conspiracy suspension. So just talk about it, Mike. There was 1 year or 18 months where Jordan retired.
So after the first,
let's start off with the facts on the surface. Okay, go ahead. That's what you were doing. Go ahead.
So I mean, I don't know if you want to Google the exact dates, but I'll just give a high-level overview. For the first 3 championships, after the first 3 championships, Michael retires mysteriously, right? But around that time, after the 3rd championship, I believe his father got murdered. And so I think they found him, the police found him in a car, but he was murdered. And I think they found the killers, but they had some connection to the mob. And the reason why I know this is because, the past year or so, I got really into like mob movies and mob culture. And I kind of, I ran into some YouTube videos, specifically Michael Francese, he was in the Colombo crime family. And he's the only mob member to successfully leave the mafia life without, getting killed. He did go to prison, but basically there's YouTube videos. If you Google it, Michael Francese on Vlad TV. And he talks about how Michael Jordan, the reason why he had to retire and play baseball is because he had a gambling problem. It's widely known that Michael Jordan is one of the most competitive people on the face of the earth. And if you don't know that, I don't know where you've been the past few years, but it's widely known. I've read a lot of biographies. I read Tiger Woods' biography, and he talks about his relationship with Michael Jordan and how Michael Jordan told him how to basically meet women and gamble and bet on certain things in sports. So he has that personality. That's just him. He'll compete in anything. He'll gamble anything. And I guess he thought he was untouchable. He was too big, and he made a bet. I think it was in golf or some sport. And he bet against a mob member, and he didn't pay that guy back. Whatever the bet was, it wasn't clear what the bet was. But so the mob had to send him a message that, hey, you're not too big, So they put a hit out and they whacked his father, James Jordan. And that's what the story goes, how, Michael Francese said it on camera. And, because of that, the NBA had to say, hey, they knew about it behind closed doors, but they didn't know how to spin it to the public. They kind of wanted to cover it up. So they said, hey, Mike, you got to get away from the NBA for a while till things cool down. Things are hot right now. So he decided that he would play baseball because that's what he grew up playing before he fell in love with basketball. And that's what his father wanted him to play. So it's kind of like, doing it in honor of his father. So that is basically, in a nutshell, the conspiracy. And a lot of people might not know that, but I truly believe that to be true.